In a major national security probe, 5 people have been arrested in the UK on suspicion of breaching the Official Secrets Act and allegedly spying for Russia. They have also been charged with holding false identity documents. London's Metropolitan Police said 4 people, 2 men and 2 women, were detained in the British capital in February this year. A 5th was held at an address on the Norfolk coast in eastern England. Police confirmed to the news agency AFP that the 3 charged of those charged are Bulgarian nationals. The BBC said the initial arrests were made because of suspicion of links to the Russian security services. However, there was no immediate confirmation of the reports. Since Putin launched his full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Moscow has resorted to riskier and less conventional methods of spying. The Center for Strategic and International Studies has estimated that over 450 diplomats were expelled from Russian embassies in the first 3 months of the war, most of them from Europe. As per reports, Russia has turned to activating sleeper cells or passing on more active espionage work to unofficial agents and operatives as well.
Territorial Defense Brigade's Iraqi nationalist group.
And for more on this, our correspondent Alex Izat is now joining us from London Live. And Alex, tell us a little bit more about this probe. What were these people doing? What do they know? And of course, 3 Bulgarians in the 5 people who have been arrested.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, at the moment, we know that they were arrested back in February and they were held under the Official Secrets Act. Their houses, properties have been gone through with a fine-tooth comb by police and forensics as well, looking for information that would help the case when it goes to court. We haven't yet got a date, but we're thinking sometime in September to find out exactly how these people, the 5 of them and those 3 that you mentioned, that have been arrested, how they have been potentially working against the UK and for Russia. We know that there have been many passports found in their properties, not just for Bulgaria, but for Poland, Slovakia and UK as well. And there have been serious concerns about what they were doing in the country. On their LinkedIn pages, some of them were talking about being commissioners and working for electoral states in Bulgaria. And we do understand that they were also helping Bulgarians coming to the UK. And of course, we've got at the moment a migrant crisis, so that will also raise red flags for the government to find out exactly how they were working in the country. They've been here for a number of years and what they were doing during the time of the Russian invasion in Ukraine and how they were potentially helping those come over to the UK and possibly getting the benefits from the UK system. There is a lot to unpack, but at the moment we have a vague understanding of what exactly they're going to be prosecuted with. They are on bail and they will have to come back to the Court of Appeal and Court of Law, and then they will face those charges. And until then, the government will be looking with a fine-tooth comb through everything that they've been doing while they've been here in the UK.
Right, Alex, thanks very much indeed for joining us with all those details on those arrests and what that potentially means in terms of the next course of action in the investigation into this.